Hello all. I hope you're doing good today. Um, this is the day I answer all the questions, and I'm very, very grateful for all the questions. And before I begin, I have to say that I'm very grateful and appreciative to every one of you. Thank you for being along with me on this journey. Um, this is absolutely amazing to me. Uh, I just every chance I can get, I'm gonna thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for just commenting, just being a part of it. I just, and I just, it means so much to me. It really does. I've made some good friends on from YouTube, and I like to stay in touch with everybody. Um, but yeah, that's. I mean, it means the world to me. So I really do appreciate it. Um, the questions got a list here. Um, all the answers will be from right off the top of my head. There's no pre-written answers. The man Nomad tried to throw me for a loop with some of the questions he's given me, but I think I thought about some of them because they're crazy, crazy awesome, but they make you think, and you'll hear them in a minute here or so. But I do have some props around me for a discussion that we're gonna have. Um, Actually, I should get one more before we continue. Um, but nah, I'll just wait until that time comes. But there was one question a lot of people wanted to know, and that is if let's see, Emma Sweden, Sapphire, the Johnson family all asked, "Do I have a girlfriend? Am I married?" That kind of question. Um, I am single, but I don't mind it. I actually prefer to be. Uh, I'm really focused on my career, and I like the way things are now. I love life. I love how everything is now, and don't want to change that. Uh, Plus, I'm very, very picky and old fashioned. So I tend not to date. I haven't dated for many years, and I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine. I just focus on my career and just be myself and be happy. You know. But Sapphire asked, "Do I have any children?" No, I do not. But one day I'd like to. I would like to have some. Uh, Sapphire also asked, "What do I do for a living?" And I want to keep the name of my company secret. Um, Very few know it from here, but I want to make YouTube a job. I would like to. Um, I'm also an NRA recruiter, so that helps me. I'm an NRA recruiter, but my small business, I do have a very small business. It's only me and my computer. But what I do for a living is I sell firearms. I sell firearms accessories, and stuff like that. So um, I did something in life that makes me really, really happy. I got my licenses. I did everything with the ATF I needed to, and I became a firearm salesman. And so I have a little online store. Um, I operate here in North Carolina, of course. Work out of my house, but I do have an online gun store, and it's a dream come true. I'm very, very proud, and every day I try to just do something different to make it grow. I'm very, very proud that I took the initiative, and I just love it. I love it. I love it. I'm living a dream, basically, when it comes to it. Um, I just there's some things that I like to keep private from this channel. Um, it's the only channel I have, but I'm willing to say that I do own a gun store. That's about it. Um, If you really want to know, you can ask me personally, but I won't say it in a video. I won't, because sometimes not on my videos, but when I'm scrolling through YouTube or something like that, Brendan sometimes can't keep his mouth shut, and he doesn't want that gun back at him. But leave it at that. I'm human. That's all I could say is I'm human. I live and learn. You know. The Johnson family asked also if I had any special schooling, and I do. In 2007, I graduated high school in June, and then July, I had the month off to myself. But August was when I moved to North Carolina. I moved to North Carolina to a technical school, learning auto mechanics, but it was also with racing mechanics. In 2006, I was working on 2006 and 2007, I was working on a modified team in New Jersey, and became a tire specialist, and that's what I've known now. Is how to be a tire specialist. But it was preparation for me to go to the school. A very nice man helped me, got me on his team up there, and blah blah blah. But I went to the school here. Started in August. A couple months went by. My parents loved the area, so they moved down. Then I think I ended in April. I don't remember. It was a few months. I just couldn't stand it anymore. Not a learning out of the book type of person. I have to be hands-on. I have to do trial and error. And plus the group settings that they have you in, just not me. You got all the egos trying to go, well, I got this, so you gotta do this, do that, and most of the time it's wrong. But I can't learn like that. I'm just very hands-on, or if I look at something that I want to make, I can 99% replicate it. After I quit that school, which I'm still paying for, I got on a NASCAR team. I didn't even need the schooling. They were like, oh, well, you're a tire specialist, and so you should know, and I'll just teach you the rest. Okay. So I was learning fabrication. And I was an ARCA / Nationwide team. Nationwide at the time. Now it's Xfinity Series. And so I built the car for... I built pieces of the car for Daytona. And then... I'm trying to think. My last race with them was in Las Vegas, because things just went downhill from there. But now I'm working on I shouldn't say working. I'm not working really. I volunteer my time when I can for a modified team down here, and there was a video of me doing that, and I can come back anytime. I just gotta find the time and the money to do so. Business is drained the wallet pretty bad. Yeah, that's the special schooling that I had. When I was in high school, I did go to a vocational school for mechanics as well. So I know my way around a car. These new cars today, with their fiber optics and computers, it's a little bit harder. But the older cars, the V8s, from the 70s, and just race cars in general, I know my way around. It may take a moment for my brain to kick in and go, oh, that's right, but for the most part, I can get around it and do good. Appreciate those questions, though. I mean, yes, I own a small business, and I did get some schooling, you know. Let's see here. What else can we answer right now? Uh, Sin Brown. She asked, how do I find comfort doing YouTube videos? Well, I'm confident. I have a lot of confidence. Um, I'm. It comes natural to me. There is sometimes I still get nervous if I'm filming in public, but then that quickly goes away, especially if I really want to show it. Um, and that because I don't do that much. I do these like personal videos, and I can't wait to start traveling again. I really want to go back to Arizona very soon. I really wish I was living there. That was put off. See, I talk with my hands, and now I grab this, and I'm fiddling with it just to keep my hands steady. Um, it drives me crazy. But it just comes natural to me. I'm a talker. I love talking. I love, just socializing when I can with people I get along with. Um, I'm an honest person. That there's one thing that will never ever come out of my mouth is a lie. That's just not gonna happen. I'm way too honest. Um, but yeah, it's very easy for me. I just it just takes the confidence that I have, and I know there's a lot of support there, and the all of you help with that too. It's like, well, I know I'm doing it right because, well, look, I'm getting praised, and there's no negativity, you know. Constructive criticism was always welcome too, and I always ask, am I doing something wrong? Should I change this? Because I want that feedback, but it's all been positive, and that just keeps me going even more. Um, the one thing about these questions is I can talk and talk and talk and talk, and I'm trying not to, so I apologize. um, let's see here. I'll go back on the back page here. A new subscriber today asked just in time. The Fit French. He asked, "What's my current favorite place?" Current favorite place has been my favorite place for a very, very long time. My favorite place, Tombstone, Arizona. I absolutely love it there. It's basically a home away from home. It fits me perfectly, and I miss it. I miss it very, very much. And I usually actually I watch the old videos from my channel that when I was out there, and there's some videos that I was not allowed to post due to no filming restrictions out there, but I just miss it so much, and I watch it just to get those memories flowing and just miss it even more. But yeah, that is my favorite place, Tombstone, Arizona. Let's see. Gypsy Lynn, she asked, who's my favorite cowboy? Well, everyone knows that my idol and the man who made me the man I am today is John Wayne. So John Wayne is going to be my answer for that one. You can never go wrong with John Wayne. I mean, I am who I am because of John Wayne. Stand up for what you believe in, always be honest. I got that whole cowboy code, and I like living that way. I'm proud of who I am. Favorite music? She asked also. I like a lot. I like a lot of music. Classical, old country music. The new country music is too poppy, too fake. I love metal. There's a couple genres of metal that I love listening to. I love bluegrass music. I love my oldies. Dean Martin. Dean Martin is one of my favorites, and I absolutely love singing his songs. Um, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. I love all those. Um, the Drifters. I love the Drifters. Even like the oldies music. Oldies music, like 50s, 60s. That has my heart. That is the thing that I'll always listen to the most. Actually, sometimes when I'm editing the videos or doing something, I'll have Dean Martin playing. If I'm trying to learn something or if I'm working on my website, we'll have Dean Martin playing. Sports. She said, well, we all know you like NASCAR and stuff because you worked in it, blah, blah, blah. But what other sports? Well, baseball. Baseball, I'm a huge Mets fan. Sorry if I'm angered anybody, but I'm a Mets fan. I never played baseball. I kind of want to now. Just as a little pickup game or whatever, but I never played it. Hockey. Hockey was it still is a very big part of my life. It's dwindled a lot since the NHL has changed. I don't like the direction the NHL is going, but I still care. I'm a Carolina Hurricanes fan. I used to be a Hartford Whalers fan. The Hartford Whalers was my first ever team that I ever liked, and then they moved down here, and it's just ironic that I actually ended up moving there, North Carolina, to be closer. Plus schooling too. But the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, I have played it for 2 years, and I am now retired, and that's why I gained my stomach. I stopped playing hockey, and then I got a little beer gut going, but that's I do miss it. I do miss playing. I really do. I would have to get really back into shape just to start playing, but man, I was a defenseman. If you ever see the number 37 used by me anywhere, it's because that's my hockey number. That number follows me everywhere. When I'm doing the racing games, my number is always 37, and it's because that's the number that I was granted, and not by people I play hockey with, but just in life. That number follows me around so much, and I've looked into it. There's a whole bunch of, spiritual things with it, and which I kind of believe in, and it gotta happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, that. Well, 37 is my number. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna pause this and get something real fast. 18 minutes of talking. I needed something to drink. Alright, so Gypsy Lynn also asked me, what is my firearm of choice? Now, let me show you this. My firearm of choice is a 45 Colt single action army, man with no name. It's really, really oily. I keep it oiled and, well preserved because I don't shoot it much. But yeah, this is it. This is the firearm of my choice. Cimarron, man with no name. Oh, that's so smooth. Oh, that's so smooth. Oh, I love doing that. Yep, that is my firearm of choice. If I ever get the chance to wear it on my hip, I will. Actually, the belt's over there for it. I really don't remember the action being that smooth. I guess it's a good thing. And again, I probably just over-oiled it. But, that's the one thing about being a gun store owner. I ended up filling up my, my safe with guns for myself. You know, oh, I like that. Yeah, you know what? That's mine. I'm just gonna fill out the paperwork for myself. I'm gonna put that down here because there's no more room up there. Okay. Let's see. Got that one. 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 Okay. Let's see. There's one missing. I didn't write it down. I'm gonna have to stop it recording, find that question, who asked it, and then write it down. There's a couple missing, actually. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to stop it and do it. But there is one right here from DWW25921 Llama Monster, and he asked, "Is the AR-15 an overrated plastic piece of excrement?" Well, this is an AR-15. This is the Ruger AR-556. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I had a stupid sticker here that I'm gonna take off. This is one of my favorite rifles. I don't think it is overrated. I mean, it all comes down to preference. A lot of people like the AK-47, and then, you know, with the 7.62, I think by 39 bullet. I might be wrong with the 39 part, so don't quote me on that one, but I know it's 7.62. It always just comes down to preference. I also own the Smith&Wesson M&P 15 Sport 2, and I'm actually going to be building my own AR in 300 Blackout. A lot of people do say, oh, well, it's just an oversized 22. Well, yeah, but it gets the job done. There's nothing bad about it. There's nothing scary. It's not, you know, it's just basically an AR-15 is the same as a handgun. It goes just as fast. I don't mean bullet-wise. I mean like pulling of the trigger. You know, there's nothing bad about them. This whole scariness of it, you know, oh, they use this and that. Well, there's nothing wrong with it. You can basically say the same things about this as you could say about the 1022 Ruger semi-automatic rifle. It's just semi-automatic. There's nothing scary about them. But as far as, I mean, it's got the polymer and synthetic, blah, blah, blah. You know, the lower receivers and are made out of some good metal there. You know, let's pop this. They're easy to take care of. Parts are always readily available. You know, it's well oiled. You can see the inside the bolt right in there. That is so cool. Now they're very. You can make it into anything you want, pretty much. Keep it anyway, but I don't think they're overrated. You can hunt with these. They're good for. They say they're good for home protection. I wouldn't necessarily use it for home protection, but you could. I just looking at it, thing. It's just like, I mean, I don't think they're overrated. It just comes down to preference. And I'm sorry that if what I'm saying is not coming out as clear as I'm hoping it will, but I mean, the M&P 15 that I have, I removed the telescopic stock, and I put the A2 style on it because I really like the A2 style. It gets the job done. It's good for long range. Um, it's it's well made. Now this one specifically, this Ruger, very very well made. This is one of the firsts that ever came off the line, and very tight tolerances. You could tell the new machines that were making these were just making it so precise. And Ruger makes an amazing product to begin with. Not to become a Ruger salesman, but I just don't think they're overrated. You know, there's just this constant battle between gun owners with the AK-47 and the AR-15, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube of them going head to head. But man, this is just my opinion. I mean, you can think whatever you need to. I mean, I think one of the greatest AR-15s made recently is the Springfield Armory Saint. I had the privilege of having one here at the store and selling it to a gentleman in South Carolina. I had to send it down there. He loves it. I mean, I when I picked that thing up, it was so well built, you know. But no, I don't think they're overrated, but because they get the job done, you know, and that's one thing I have to admit about them. They get the job done. I'm gonna stop it here, get that other question, and then return. You're not gonna actually end up seeing the stop because I'm just gonna edit it to where it's back. But I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. All right, I got it now, and so I'll hold on to that question. I'm gonna answer the Mad No Matters plethora of questions you gave us to answer here. One question was when will we live stream together? I've been I've been wanting a live stream. It's very interesting you said that because I really do want a live stream. But you need to get here so we can go do all this other stuff that's around here. There's a lot of movie locations that we can film together. There's an old West town that we can go to here. So hopefully soon. I would really like to. Let's see. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? There's an answer to that question, and what's it? Okay, so it's like, all right. So how much wood would a woodchuck? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Well, the answer to that, as I said, there is an answer to it. The amount of wood that a woodchuck would chuck on any given day varies greatly on the individual woodchuck. Got it. Alright. So that's the answer to that one. Okay. What is my favorite conspiracy theory? Favorite conspiracy theory? A lot of people would say JFK, but we know what happened there. I'm going to have to say Area 51. There's a lot of weirdness around Area 51. So I would say that would be my favorite conspiracy theory. And it's so cool that you got to visit there and I didn't. If I can time travel, where would I go and where would I live? So the cowboy in me says 1800s Tombstone. But I know I would be a lot happier in 1950s New Jersey because Atlantic City was booming. Even Las Vegas. I actually forgot all about Las Vegas. I would go to Las Vegas. 1950s Las Vegas. Good music, good cars. Good old time to be alive. Um, Things were very good in the 50s. Then the 60s ruined it. uh, 70s picked back up. Good TV, good music. 60s had good music. 80s it kind of leveled off, but and then 90s it went back up, and then 2000s, like the Titanic, just sunk. Hopefully we can get back to the good old days, but it ain't happening yet. That's where I would go. 1950s Las Vegas. Desert. I'll be happy out there. Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra, the whole Rat Pack's playing at the Sands. Oh, I would love that. Absolutely love that. So here's one of the questions that the Mad Nomad asked me that really mind-boggled me. He says, okay, so there's a thing going on at NASA. They offered me a once-in-a-lifetime thing where they send me to space with 7 people of my choice. The thing is, we do not come back. We all die. Well, I was like, well, I would want to be with my family, but then I was like, well, why would I want to hurt them? That wouldn't be right. So I was thinking, well, maybe I can just become a martyr and take the 6 bad people, the worst people in the world, put them on the ship with me, and we all go. Then the world would be a happier place. See, I'm thinking about the world, not myself. Because I have a heart. Then he asked me another question about a virus taking over. It's the year 2028. A virus takes over, but affects AI intelligence and other people. But my AI companion was not infected, and neither was I. And I have to find civilization. What would I do? So I couldn't. Looking at that, and I'm like, do I have to find civilization? Because if it's just being the AI companion robot thing, whatever it is, I'll be happy. As long as I have a rifle and a handgun and plenty of ammo, I'm happy. I can hunt for food and live off the land. Really, do I really have to find civilization? Alright. I'm going to move on for that one. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so the question that I did miss, I didn't miss. I forgot to write it down. I had to go back. Was from Jen Weaver, and she asked a good question there. She asked a couple questions. One, what is my favorite concealed carry gun? And I'm always carrying around the Glock 42. The Glock 42. It's cleared. The Glock 42. And it fits in my pocket. I do have a hip holster for it. But that one, nearly every video I've made, this has been the firearm that was on me. Also, I do carry, sometimes I'll put this on. This is my North American, it comes on a belt. It's a belt buckle. I actually did a video on this. I purchased this in Phoenix, Arizona. No, Benson, Arizona. And it is a backup gun that I carry if I decide to wear this belt for the day. And that's it. this little small firearm. Five shots of 22 long rifle. Fits really well in there. And just holds on there. There's a little piece that goes into the belt. This is a very old belt, but I didn't have anything else, and I wanted to carry my firearm as a backup. So yes, that is on me 50% of the time. It's hit or miss, but my Glock 42 is on me nearly every minute of the day. Even when I'm home, it's on me. It's in my pocket. Also, sometimes if I just feel like switching it out, the Smith & Wesson Shield in 40. Those are some old bullets. Cleared. Gun safety first. Always be safety first. Yep. Glock 42. I mean, Smith & Wesson Shield 40. But this is very well made. It actually does fit in the Glock 42's holster that I have for it. So that can be in my pocket too. 7 rounds of 40 caliber, when the Glock 42 is only a 30-80. But come to think of it, it's been a while since I carried this. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to oil it. Actually, it's got some oil on it still. And I'm going to probably carry it this weekend. Perfect. That's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to carry that this weekend. But until this weekend, my 42 will be on me. So yeah, that was all the questions that I received. And I'm very grateful for that many. I mean, this is going to be a very long video. It's about 30 minutes long, and around 30 minutes. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. And, you know, if you ever noticed, when you go into, if you ever read my description, you'll always see my links and stuff. Like, I have an online store for Zazzle, where you can buy my shirts, you can buy every different product that I have. There's keyboards, mouse pads, stickers, t-shirts, I think an apron for cooking, like a cooking apron, which I'm going to redo. I'm actually going to have 2 on there because I really want one that says Brendan the Chef. Because I'm going to be doing a cooking video shortly. Another one of me being a dork. There's a lot of products on there, but also, if you notice that there's a link in the description where you can join the NRA, and that helps me, you know, as a recruiter for the NRA. That helps me there too. I always said, if you own one firearm or 50, you need to be an NRA member or an equivalent of a gun rights group, because, you know, we need as much help as we can get. But I'm just, you know, it's my job, but I'm not going to get into it much. I'm just saying that just always read the descriptions. Like the other day when I did the asking for the questions, I put in a link to a YouTube channel for a good song that everyone can just enjoy. Always read the descriptions, especially the one that's going to be under this video. You know, just I try to either throw in a joke or something funny, something that you can enjoy. Instead of just the old spiel of, oh, do this or do that. The reason why I say bring up the NRA thing is because it helps me out personally. Um, it's not like I'm just asking or whatever like that. It does help me out. Same thing with the Zazzle. Zazzle helps me out too, and it's cool to have. It's cool knowing that there's people around the country that wear a Brendan the Gent shirt, and it blows my mind. My friend John has his up in Michigan, and when he goes back to get it, he's going to be wearing it because he's living up in Canada right now for a thing for oh, what's it called? He's working for a company, but he's like learning. I don't know what they call it. Oh, I can't remember the word. Um, it's gonna bother me. What is it called? When you go work for somebody for learning it, I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but he's up there in Canada, and it's cool knowing that like my shirt is gonna be in Canada. People are gonna see that. That blows my mind. You know, this whole journey, this whole YouTube thing, just really really means the world to me. I love doing this. This is a great hobby. Um, I'm so happy. I'm very happy. Life is really good right now, and I don't want nothing to change. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you for listening to me ramble and ramble. Um, Water helped. Um, but I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you all learned a little bit more about me. Um, and until next time we do this, maybe you want to learn something else. Maybe things will be a little bit different. Who knows? But also, the 100 subscriber video is coming shortly. I'm waiting for my family to come down. Also, the Gear 360 that I was using broke, that I was going to use for the video. Samsung is replacing it, thankfully. The NASCAR game that I've been doing it needs work still. Me and the Mad Nomad were last night 4 hours trying to get it to work, and we got part of it to work. Hat hair. We got part of it to work, but a couple of the mods and stuff didn't. So, but trial and error, never give up, always be yourself, and love life. It's the only one we got. So, all right, y'all. Thank you so much. I'm gonna edit this immediately and then get it up today. Thank you so much for everything. All my new subscribers, all my old subscribers, every one of you mean everything to me. Whether you're newer, older, it doesn't matter. You're my subscribers. You're my friends. And I go by BrendanTheGent. Okay, I'm a gentleman. All right. What I want to do is I want to have like a little fan club thing, and the name of the fan club would probably be like the Gentleman's Club. The Gentleman's Club, not associated with anything perverted, but I mean like, Gent, Brendan the Gent, Gentleman's Club. It's a fan club, something like that. I don't know. That's in my works. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna end this here. I already went a little over what I was supposed to, but I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for everything. Have a good day.